Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, I first wanted to show you that I did put my planner in this folio. This is a really old folio from Happy Planner. I think probably 2020, that's where I kind of got all of my supplies from Happy Planner, but it's really cute. It's a super bright pink I wouldn't normally gravitate towards. Look at this little heart snap is really adorable. And then I don't love that it says hustle here. Like I would like it plain, probably a little better, but actually it's really kind of fun to have it in. It's not practical for most of my day, so I do take it out when I'm really deeply planning because I like to fold my planner backwards. Also, I did switch to these expander discs, which doesn't fit perfectly in the folio. It has like some, you know, indentations, but I'm going to stay with the bigger rings, and I'll tell you why. When I'm actually writing in my planner, I like to fold the planner back on itself, you know, like you can do for a notebook. So that's when I take it out, but pretty much during the day, I can leave it in here. And if I want to write something, I can just open up to the page. Like for instance, we are on Tuesday. Early on Tuesday, I barely started planning, but I can just take my pen, which it has a pen loop, which I like. Usually I just kind of hook my pen on the front like that, but it has the pen loop, and then I could just add some of the stuff that I need to plan. So I am liking it fine, but I think it's kind of fun. It feels professional, but I am a stay-at-home mom, so I don't actually need it. But let's just look at the folio here. We have like two pockets here in this big pocket. They still have similar folios on the Happy Planner website. I don't know if they have this color. And then when you move it out here, you also have another big pocket, like maybe a sticker book can fit in there. And then this is where you slide it in, and you have the pen loop. And of course the pretty gold in the middle. All right, so all of that to say, we are not doing anything with that today. I just wanted to show you kind of how I was using it right now. But we are actually going to be planning for the next week, which is the 15th to the 21st of June. So we're getting ahead, and this will be actually the week that summer, you know, it becomes summer, even though it's already really hot. I'm gonna skip this weekly overview for just a moment, and let's do Sunday first in this video. And if you saw my flip through, my 12 spread flip through video, you'll know that I had a problem with my hard drive, which was like super disappointing. It just completely corrupted. So all of my videos that I've been filming the last couple weeks are on there, and then are just not able to be accessed. It is restoring, and it keeps jumping up. It had like 56 hours of restoration. Now it's up to 400 hours of restoration. And that just tells you like how much was on that hard drive. And so that's really disappointing. It actually has like years of my life on there. So I do hope it restores, but we'll see. So today we're just going to continue. So even though you didn't see the full decorate with me on the previous weeks, you will see the full decorate with me on this week. And I did like the flip through. So I think at the end of the week, I'm gonna flip through all of the 8 spreads, because I do 8 spreads a week. In case you don't have time to sit and watch the full decorate with me, I'm still gonna also do the compilation where it shows like all of the decorate with me's in one long video. Sometimes that can be fun. I like long videos when I'm planning, when I'm writing my plans. I like to have that in the background. So in case you do too, that will be in the background. Now, if you have not seen my videos before, I'm making this into a 2-page daily. So all of this is going to be Sunday, June 15th. Yes, June 15th. Both sides. I have a timeline over here, and then I do my subjects elsewhere. So for today, I'm using my sticker book, Rongrong Boho Spring. And this sticker book, even though it's technically a spring sticker book, it can really be used for anything. So if it was like light pastels, I wouldn't necessarily use it, like the pinks and the greens and the yellows. But I like these colors. I think they're really fine for any time of the year, as long as you're in like a boho sticker mood. So this is what I'm gonna use today. Now what I was thinking is, because we already have the pink here to bring out, this is kind of the outfit that I'm looking at to bring out this gal. She has like the light green and the darker green. And then she has peach in her shirt. So she's one of the first things I'm gonna get on here. And she's going over here in my timeline. I do like to have something in my timeline because it gets really plain. Let me get her a little straighter. Oh, the page is ripping. That's okay. It's gonna go right back on there. Just straighter. All right, because the timeline can get really boring over here if you don't put something there. So let's see. She actually does match because she has this green and she has the peach. So I think I'm gonna grab her as well. So for my spreads, I usually like to do 2 girls and then maybe, you know, other things to decorate around. Let's put her like just kind of walking in these flowers over here. Also, if you haven't seen my channel, this is an outdated planner that I'm using. And because I'm making it into a 2-page daily anyway, it doesn't really matter what days or dates are on there. It's kind of like a blank notebook now when I write everything out. Although a blank notebook in some ways might be easier, but I like some of these sections. Also, I do have this planner already, and that's why I'm going to be using it. So now I'm gonna just come in and grab some boxes. But we are saying we're gonna bring in this darker blue of her denim, which is not quite denim color. So I'm gonna grab that. And I think we can get away with this gal too. So let's grab her. This box down here is like my cleaning area. And then we'll do a box over here. We want to do some boxes over here. Okay, so since we did this kind of faded in parts box with a solid box, I found this. This is it. Now this color kind of faded, and then this color solid. So it's, I don't know. So this is just my logic for using this box, is I like that it's kind of opposite. So we're gonna bring this little, and this is already like a pre-made cluster, which is super fun. So I might put it, actually it might look good right there, huh? I think it will. So let's turn it so I can see what I'm doing here. Whoops. You know when you have it straight and then your finger just, your hand just moves right at the end. Are we there? Whoop. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. So I like that, and now you could just really see that this pinky peach does not match at all, but that's okay. I'm not gonna be worried about that because I chose to use this really decorative planner, and I still actually really like it. Because this box would be super plain. This is like my rationalization. This box would be super plain if it was just white, but I love like the edge flowers. I love how errands is written, even though I don't use it for errands. All right, so the next thing I wanna do, I do wanna cover these green dots here just because they really do stand out with this color scheme that I'm using. So let me see if I have some that are just, how many do I need? So 13 I need. And let's see. I'm sure if I flip like around to all of them, I could grab 13. Or do I want to like go down the row? I might do that. I might just go down this row. Why not? And do like 2 of each, or should I alternate? You know what? I think I really do want a solid, like 1 color. So we'll come grab these. There are 10 here, and then I just have to grab 3 more from somewhere else. I like that these are a little bigger because I think they're going to cover the entire box without having to use any whiteout. And last one for now, and we'll go back in and get the rest. Yeah, those are gonna look pretty good. I'm gonna try to get them straight. I hope I can. You know, like I have a guide, why couldn't I get them straight? two, they're kind of like overlapped funny, so let me pull them back up. I was telling myself I really need to plan faster because I do have so many spreads per week to do, and then like I still have other things that I have to do. Do I still have that color somewhere? I mean, it's close to this color, but I don't know if it's the same color. We'll just use them anyway, just in case it's, oh yeah, it's the same color. Ugh, okay, that would make sense to have it be the same color. So I don't usually do this because I do like the colors on this page, on the pages. So I usually leave it whatever color's there for color. For color, I keep saying color, but in this case, because I have this box here, I think that they look better there. I might have put this box over here and covered part of it, and yeah. Anyway, let's not have an hour discussion over decisions. So now, I'm thinking a decorative box, something like this, which is a really cute boho scene with a different box. And I think we're gonna bring in this lighter color here. Yeah. So I think we're gonna just put it here and here. One thing that annoys me about when I decorate is sometimes I don't consider like how much room I'm gonna need somewhere. Ugh, it makes me mad. I think I'm gonna have to scoot this one over. Bummer. So I'm just gonna pull it up slowly. But overall, everything has been working out. We'll flip through when I open up my planner again, and you can see just how well the dashboard layout is working. And then one of the things I really love, which I didn't think would be as big of a deal, is that I already have lines over here for my timeline. I really love that. Okay, before we get too much further, I want to get my timeline numbers on here, and I'm thinking, let's see what numbers we actually have left. So I do military time, and that's why I can use a number book like this. So we don't have enough of either of those in this style. Let me see. Yeah, we won't have enough. So let me see if the other styles have something. Okay, so we have this peachy in that style, which I think is fine. And do we have the blue? We don't have the blue. All right, so I think we're just gonna go with this peachy one. So I like a timeline, not because I have a lot of appointments, but really because I like time blocking. And it's like, you know, what I want to focus on at the 11 a.m. hour, what I want to focus on at the noon hour, things like that. So that's what I like having a timeline for. And again, I do military time, and it goes all the way till 11 p.m. So 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. And the reason I like to use these stickers, I know it might seem kind of wasteful, but I think the color in the middle there is really cute. And I could get just a nice marker set. I do have, what are they called? Friction pens. They look okay when they're on here. Okay. But see how cute this looks. I like it a lot. I do actually have a lot of dates in my stash, so I think it's gonna be fine. I mean, I might be like bummed that I don't have a full set anymore because I already used it on this of numbers, but overall, I have a lot of dates that I'm gonna get to use up for this. So I like it, and I like, again, that it adds like just a splash of color over here, where this timeline sometimes gets really bare. I was putting stickers across, and then I'd have to scoot my timeline over, and I don't like that as much as having these stickers there, where I have my full spot to write across. So it works fine, so if I have to go back to that when I run out, you know, I will do it, but I like this for now. Okay. So there's that peachy color, which is just a little off, but that's okay. Maybe matches her shirt a little better. So we have that done, and I think we're gonna do some washi now. And then we'll see, we'll add like decoration stickers as well. So washi, it's a very like mellow spread, so I don't want to pop it up like too crazy. I might try this. This is called the Pink Company washi. Again, I got this when I got a lot from Mercari, and I don't actually remember what was in the lot now. But as a freebie, they sent me a few rolls of washi, which are these like really pretty ones. So I like that a lot. It kind of looks like wood grain, which goes boho. We're gonna work it, and then we might get a thinner washi. I've been using a thinner washi in the middle of the spread, so we might do that as well. So again, I am trying to, this might be left-handed like the last one. Oh no, it's right-handed, okay. I am trying to go faster with my decorating because it just takes a long time to get all this done for every day on a 2-page daily. It's like a spread every day. But so far I haven't been super successful at picking up the pace. I kind of like it. It has like the kind of blue-green in it. Yeah. I think it's fine. Let's pull it across though. There we go. So what has the weather been like for you gals? We have had several tornado sirens going off this week in the middle of the night, which is a lot of fun. My kids are older, so it is easier, but it's, you know, still stressful. We're all camped out in the bathroom, which is our only like shelter area. So that's fun. Squeezing in there. I do think it's fine. I mean, it may not have been the best choice, but I do think it's fine. All right, and I'll just grab the middle one as well because, you know, we're here. And I think I'm gonna do this kind of blue-gray one too and do a few in the middle. But before we do that, we will get a few more stickers on. I wanna try this. Let's see if this covers these days. Kinda, can it do it? Yeah, that was good. Okay, so that's just like a little decoration, although it would look better scooted over. I think I'm gonna move it, but you know. Oh, okay, it ripped, but I still think I can get it off. If it rips from the bottom, reverse and pull it from the top, and then you should be able to get it off. Maybe put this over here. Why try it there and move it? I don't know. Gals, I don't know. Okay, so we need some more items. I think I'm gonna cut this sticker because I think it would be fun on the bottom. So let's see here. We do it from here to here. We'll cut like right at the books. Okay, we're gonna have to cut a little of this floral. Bummer. I didn't eyeball measure that. Oh, I just ripped it. I didn't eyeball measure that correctly. So we'll get this one on first, and then because of the rip, the other side needs to go on top. The way that it ripped. Bummer. Okay, that's fun. And then this one, I might put like this. Just feed that back in and put it down here. And now we have our bottom corners covered. So I still usually like to have something up here and maybe something up there. I like my corners covered. We can do like a hanging plant, I think, here for some color. I gotta attach it. Come on, what's it hanging from? It's hanging from the sky? No, it has to hang from the washi. My goal really is to not overthink these spreads, but every time I do it, every time. Okay. Oh, we could just do a floral and cut the floral. And bring that down. So I have, this is kind of like a big box for heading, but I'm gonna put it there anyway. And I think when we add the thin washi, we will be done. So let's see how much of this we have left. I don't think it's a lot. So we may only be able to get one per side. Like that, and then I'm going to do this one under her. So we're not to the end, so I might as well just try one more on each side. Okay, so we still have some of that left for another time. Now let's just get the date on and we'll be done. Okay, I do like to cut these stacked days apart. I don't always do it, but I want to do it today. I did actually cut the S a little too much. Sunday, June 15th. And that is ready to go back into the planner. So again, we're working quite a ways ahead. Well over a week ahead. Or really just about a week ahead. For decorations. So there it is, nice and cute. Again, these Boho spring stickers. Because of the plants, maybe they look spring-like, but also they just look like they can go for any season. So I really do love them. That is it for this video. We will be doing Monday, June 16th next. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.